my own page. Huh? Why can I not stream live to my own page? That's what I want to know. So let me see if I can go here. Now I can go to my own page. Saving that. All right. And I might as well do this live because does it really matter? I mean, really? Does it really matter? Now how does it show up on my page? Now I think that if it shows up on my page, it should show up. Huh. So where is it showing up? Oh. Huh. All right. Okay, let's go to posts and activities. Okay, so here's something interesting to know. Yes. So if you go to, you create an event. Let me see if I can create an event here. Copy, link to post. Now let me take this over and go to Pirate Syndicate. Start post. Does it show up as a live post? No, it does not. It does not. You know how messed up that is? That means let me ask you a question. If I have a personal, let's think this through. If I have a personal page in LinkedIn Live, authorized personal page, and I create my business page, I still believe I should be able to start from my personal profile and stream it to my business page as an event. So I could create the event on my business page and stream it from my personal profile. Because when you set it up in StreamYard, it asks you, are you streaming from your business page or your personal profile? If you say profile, then it looks and appears that it's not streaming on your profile. It just streams in the network and never to your business page. So I'm not sure how valuable that is. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Is that just because? Why is that? Why is that way? Les Johns is live, so I can actually click on there. Hey, yeah, Steve. You can apply for a business or you can apply for a personal. Now, however, if I'm the administrator of a business page and I have LinkedIn Live, what's the downside of LinkedIn having or allowing you to pursue streaming to your business page as an admin or an owner? I'm not sure what the disadvantage is. I'm not sure why that would be. What's the challenge with that? Can you tell me? Please, can someone tell me? Because as a remote producer, I want to be able to pursue this in a different way. I want to be able to put this in perspective. Hey, DJ, what's up? How you doing? I just had this thought too. Same question. So why is it? What? Hey, D-Roo, what's up? What's up, brother? I believe so. Don't you think? Do you agree or disagree? What's the consensus here? What's the consensus? What's the challenge with having and allowing you to use your live stream, your LinkedIn Live profile to be able to stream to your business page? Anyone? Bueller? I'm just kind of curious. Anyway, hey, if there's any pirates out there, I would love to test something else with you. I'm going to get off the LinkedIn bandwagon here for a second. And I want to be able to say, let me see if I can set this up real quick. I want to say that it's really exciting because what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start sharing tips. I'm going to be sharing ideas, thoughts, random things. I haven't really been as active on social media as I'd like to because there's a lot of things. Mom's in the hospital, life is busy. Things have been hectic, yada, yada, yada. Life. That's it. And so what I want to do is what I would love to do is start a private and personal, a little personal thing. So pirate banners, I'm going to do a pirate banner. I'm going to create this. I'm going to create a banner here. So text me at, I want you to check this out because I'm going to be sending out bits of information, nuggets of knowledge. It's kind of like a reflection of the 2-minute tips idea in 10 minutes or less that I used to do. And I'm just thinking, words of encouragement, maybe something that's inspiring, a thought that you can actually use critical thinking for some of these ideas. And so what I want to do is I want to be able to put this out there and I want to say, hey, have some gratitude, here's some ideas. And this is Project Broadcast that allows this to take place. If you're interested in learning more about this process, I'd love to share it with you. And I will be sharing it if you text me at 602-830-5555. And let's get the party started. I'm going to send this out to the pirates, all the pirates, because obviously, people are busy. Things are taking place. And I still want to add value to the community. I want to be able to share this information with those that want it, If you're annoyed and you don't want to necessarily participate, that's fine too. It's good. Dero, agreed. Makes zero sense unless there's some weird controls. I think it's just, I think it's more a method of making sure that you're not abusing the LinkedIn Live opportunities. Because as a remote producer, DJ, you'd probably have the same idea. If I could do it on my profile and I could actually get on a business page as a, part of the business page community, if somebody's business page, then I can stream my live stream to that business page, and it completely avoids the need or necessity for that business to have LinkedIn Live on their business page. And on the other hand, having a business and not being able to get LinkedIn Live puts you at a slight disadvantage if you're competing against someone that has LinkedIn Live on their business page. And it's a little bit confusing. So Pirate here. All right. Silver Fox Talks. Love it. Deru, do they require the second party authentication to be left on after you have been approved for LinkedIn Live? Well, I don't know that they do, because you're actually, once you authorize through your third party vendor to stream live on LinkedIn, you have to authorize that live. If you're doing an event, you have to authorize that event, and then that event can be placed on any number of things, any number of locations. So it's really about how do you produce results with that, and how do you produce a connection to LinkedIn Live? Well, it's all through, I use StreamYard. There's other platforms that are available to stream to LinkedIn Live. So once that connection is made, it seems pretty straightforward. So I hope I answered your question, Deru. It's annoying because I keep getting texts when I re-log in. Yeah. That is annoying. It's a pain in the assets. And there's probably a setting, I haven't located it recently, in your notifications. And you could turn off those notifications if you want to. So I use the thumbprint. Oh, cool. There's lots of different ways around things, and depending on how secure you want to be or how insecure you want to leave it open, leave it wide open. So I can't use that for James' account. Yeah, that's a challenge because LinkedIn is designed to allow a single person doing a single process for a single project. It's a one-on-one. However, a lot of us are, able to, or have the opportunity to have assistants, people that can log in and share something or update something that we have. And it should be, like an agency model. I shouldn't have to log into everybody's account in order to do that. And the way I get around that, Deru, is you set up a business page for their business, and then you create moderators, or the word's not a moderator. What's the word for it? DJ, do you know? A member. You add an admin to your business page. So then you can just go to the business page, and you don't necessarily have to be on their personal profile. However, in some cases, we still need to do that. We need to assist people along. So anytime somebody logs into your account, what happens is it's looking at a different IP address potentially. And then if, say for instance, I log in and my sister logs in, then it could be two different IP addresses. And so that conflict logs you out of LinkedIn because they think, well, it's a potential hacker. So then all of a sudden you get a notification say, hey, you've been logged out of your account, log back into your account. That's the way they stop people from adding third-party vendors that scrape the activity, the events, the statistics, all that kind of stuff. So DJ, by the way, I got 50 followers to Twitch. That's fantastic. I love that. I haven't even checked Twitch recently. I guess I should check Twitch. I don't know. I'm kind of numb to this right now. Hey, Steve, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I still need to catch up with you guys because it's just really, so let's check this out. Let me type this. I can't hardly type and talk at the same time. I could probably chew gum and talk or walk. Let's see. Let me see how this works out. I'll send this off. Tell me if you got that, Steve. My guest today, Ronald Earl Wilshire, turned me onto this platform, and he says it's great. Dripping knowledge bombs. Yeah. Dropping. Yeah. Admins. Thank you. Admins. It's been a long day and it's not over yet. However, I just had to test this out because I have some events coming up and I just need to know if I'm producing it and I'm putting it out there, then it needs to be out there in the, as it is designed. So logging into somebody else's account, going through the security process and all that stuff, it's kind of a pain. Now, I do know that StreamYard will be using upgrading their platform sometime this summer. I'm not sure when it's going to take place, to actually release Teams. So when Teams gets released, we'll be able to have a little more flexible. Well, I don't know what the opportunities will bring as it relates to LinkedIn. However, it would be really nice if you could actually delegate multiple events and get multiple clients on a single platform. So then you wouldn't have to necessarily connect with all your different activities and different connections. There's so many opportunities out there for remote broadcasters, which we have to do that on occasion. As a remote broadcaster, I do a lot of shows for different people, and you just have to work through these challenges. It's not always easy. Sometimes it's a pain. So it's pretty painful when you have to go through that process. So I'm in. Beautiful. D-Roo, you're the boss, man. You're the boss. Love it. So who else is doing remote production? DJ, you're doing remote production. You're helping other people now. I remember the first live stream that you got on, the very first one. It was with Gabe, and we were just putting that out there. So manager, yeah. I have to look. Yes, I have to look and figure it out here. But the reality is we have so many opportunities out in the world right now, helping people make life simple. Whatever it happens to be, your skill set. If you are, think of it this way, if you're head in the line and you're producing content or you're producing a way or a process or creating something that makes somebody's life easier, that's valuable. That's priceless for some people, depending on what it is, and people will pay for it. And you just have to figure out what your sweet spot is. Ikigai, it's the Oriental philosophy of being able to identify your different zones of genius, what people will pay for, what brings you value, what brings you happiness. And it's this whole process that you can go through and discover that process. Discover that gift, whatever it happens to be. I think it's pretty cool. The thing that I really wanted to do, though, for tonight is discover if I create an event and I'm sending it off to a business page, just note to self, it doesn't go to your business page. StreamYard coughs back an error that says, you may not have access to this page. Try again. Or something like that. I don't know what the exact message is. I just know that it's out there. It's out there. Oops. Yes. 100%, 100%. The reality is that we all have this ability, this unique gift that we can share with the world. And if you have something that you have worked hard for and you've developed and you created and you've practiced, somebody's out there is looking for an answer. And that's not to say that they couldn't search for it after 20 rabbit holes in YouTube, diving into another rabbit hole and getting distracted along the way. And what you're selling and what you're providing and the value you're delivering is typically time. There are so many times where I remember when I was first learning how to develop websites. It's around 2007. And what I would do is I would start working on a website and trying to figure it out and figuring it out and moving through it. And I met a developer who was living in the same place I was, in the same community. And I just call him up and say, hey, can you come down for an hour and work me through a couple of things? It's like a tutor, same thing. It's just a tutor. And he showed me a lot of great stuff and a lot of tips and got me moving in the right direction. And what it did was accelerate your learning experience, just like a tutor taking your SAT scores or your stats or your tests, practicing the skill, just like a piano or an instrument or anything else. If you practice it and you continue to practice it, it's not a bad thing. So like myself, I've been creating a track a day since my birthday, which was, I don't know, I got 30 tracks. So I think I'm up to 30 tracks. And as you know, I don't really keep track of that stuff. However, I just been practicing a track a day and I learned something. Sometimes the tracks sound, I don't know, not very good. I'm okay with that because I learned something. So what I want to continue to share, and I'm going to share it in a different format. And so text me at 602-830-5555. And I'm going to be sending out little nuggets of knowledge on a regular basis, because that's going to be something that's going to be important to, it's going to be important for me to continue to add value to the community. And I'll test it. I'll see what happens. If, I put it out there, nobody shows up, no harm, no foul. However, if people find value to it and from it, great. It's a journey. It's something I can add value for. or two, or share, depending on how you want to say it. So anyway, falling in love with the process. Absolutely. You know, writing a song is much the same way. You know, you have to learn how to articulate your ideas into words that actually flow, kind of like flow therapy. Hashtag flow therapy. And Devin's been on the Pirate broadcast, or the Tune Farmer. Tune Farmer. Here, let me put this out here. So I got music at Tune Farmer. How cool is that? How cool is that? So Devin James and Tune Farmer created this cool thing. It's called music, and going out there and doing some things with it. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. To me, that's very cool. It's exciting. It's an opportunity to actually share something, you know, create something together and make sure that it's okay. So what else is going on in the world? What else is going on in the world? I don't know. I do know that that's one area, that's two areas that I'm really excited about. One is the idea that I'm creating track a day. The other idea is that I am also going to put out and produce, I think I'm going to probably produce some live streams and then share it out again, and do text messages and start to build a more personalized, intimate kind of connection. And I don't know what that looks like exactly. However, falling in love with the process, like Devin says, falling in love with the process, the creative process, the exploration into your ideas and thoughts. And if you take action and implement steps that inspire you, that force you to outside your comfort zone and produce results, then what you have an opportunity to do is actually look back and say, wow, I've come a long way in this. I've developed something meaningful. So yeah, I plan to live stream music when I get my live. That's kind of cool. That's very cool. I would love to do that. Right now, yeah, we should jam. Yes, absolutely. And I'm actually creating all of my music on my iPad, iOS. So I'm doing a lot of loops now, a lot of samples, a lot of things like that. Also, I'm looking for this ambient texture, and then also something that like Devin can do to rap to rhyme to, and create flow therapy to. And I think that's going to be part of the process that I'm going to move in that direction, so I can actually, because it's what I want to listen to. It's something soothing. It's something relaxing. I can still type and think out loud, and I don't have to be too concerned about, you know, getting distracted too much. That's just me. So I'm kind of curious. What kind of music do you like to listen to when you're studying, or you're focused on a project, or you're writing a paper, or you're creating a blog post, or you're um, whatever you happen to do? What kind of what kind of process are you going through, and what kind of music do you like to listen to around that? Jenny Gold, congrats, DJ Silver Fox. Absolutely. Russ is a boss at the tunes. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you, Devin. I really appreciate that. Deru, I just got MPC Live. It's going to be fun. I love that. I love that. MPC Live. It's so cool. I got an Akai, Ableton Akai MPC. It's not a, what is it? APC 40 Mark II. Well, I got actually two APC 40s. When I was in Houston, I used to perform dubstep at live events and do DJing with the APC 40. Now we're nerding out. So we love music here. Hey, Jenny, good evening. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy, getting better every single day. We love music here. Absolutely, positively. I should probably hook it up sometime and actually do a jam session here live and create some tracks. That'd be kind of fun, don't you think? I think it'd be a blast, actually. I'll have to work on that. I'll have to get that all set up. I'll get that all set up. And then Jenny says, love your music. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I put a playlist together. So you just have to click on the playlist. And here, I probably could share that out with us. So you can actually, if you want to listen to it, I can do that. Let me grab that. Because, well, actually, you can listen to, I created a website. You can listen to it on SoundCloud too. However, every time I publish a track to that playlist, it goes to this website, Tune Farmer. It's already up. Sorry. It's already up there. Yeah, music at tunefarmer.com. Hit the big listen now button and you'll get to listen to it. Yes. Do some live flow therapy. Absolutely, positively, 100%. We're going to jump on. We're going to make that happen. Maybe we can have a Sunday night jam session. We'll get D-Roo on the MPC and play some, see how much shenanigans we can create along that lines. So I love it. So if you're thinking about staying in touch and you want to connect and you want to get secret knowledge that I'm only going to share here on this texting platform, text me at 602-830-5555. And I'll share, I'll continue to be sharing a little more intimate, personal information, maybe some quick videos, helpful tips, reflections on life, more like the 2-minute tips I used to create. And a lot of people enjoyed that. And I'm kind of sad that I didn't continue putting those out there, but they're out there and they'll be back. I've, sometimes when you do something, it has a lifespan and sometimes it needs to evolve or take a break and take a pause. Just like my music career, I started out as a musician, played for years, loved it, fell and broke my arm. Then I got back into it. Then I moved to Arizona and I quit. Now I'm getting back into it. So you're never really out of it. That's the beautiful thing. You're never really out of it. So, Jenny Gold, my first live will be next Friday through StreamYard. Fantastic. I love it. Congratulations, Jenny. I love that. That's fantastic. What time? What time, Jenny? Russ, will you come on my show and jam? I'd love to. That would be fantastic. That'd be fun. KD, whoa, yes. Savor the flavor. The awesomeness in you, Russ. Oh, that's fantastic. You guys are fantastic. I love it. KDJ in the house. D-Roo. Yeah, what time, Jenny? What time? Got to get it off the ground. 1 p.m. Is that Mountain Standard or is that Pacific? I think you're in Colorado, so that'd be Mountain Standard Time. So, Kenny. Yeah. Jenny, what a great community. Just think how we all met through live streaming. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Savor the flavor. I love it. You guys are awesome. Yes. Okay. So let's go support Jenny. If we can get it out there, go support Jenny at Friday the 7th at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It'll be fun. And going live. I love that. So if we can get out there and support her, that would be fantastic. Sorry. One thing that I want to talk about that I haven't really shared too much is the idea that I am going to be more involved in podcasting community and networking community that's called Windject Studios, and it's by Chris Ross. I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. And it's for people that want to kind of accelerate and grow their podcasting opportunities. And it's really about the idea that there's a lot of times where you don't have the support you need, or you're, like I said, you're looking for those questions. You're actually asking the questions, looking for answers. And having people around just like this, where you can actually ask questions, you can find out what is going to be required to get this done, what's going to be required to get this, going, and what is taking place and moving it forward, and what's the easiest path for me to do this. And it's not always easy. It's not always simple. So it's a community that's going to be providing live streaming support. I'm going to be providing live streaming support and content creation opportunities there. And I'm also going to be sharing with other people that are going to be doing their, if you need podcast editing or, website design development, things like that. They're going to be doing a lot of different things, and it's just getting off the ground. So I'm anxious and excited to learn more and grow with that environment, to see what I can help out with and provide value with. So stay tuned for that. It's embedded in the DNA. Music is absolutely, positively, 100%. Katie J, Kenneth, Devin James, Stinson, savor the flavor of the awesomeness in you. Absolutely. Steve Sullivan, savor the flavor. I love that. Kenny, savor the flavor. We all have to savor the flavor. We all have to enjoy the day. Make it matter. Because, as you know, kindness is cool. Smiles are free. Right? Yes, Jenny, we can talk. I have some deadlines that I need to get out the door tonight. And I wanted to make sure that I actually got in here, put this out here, tested it. And just to recap, the reason I'm here tonight is to be able to test how a LinkedIn Live personal profile manages and integrates with a business page and events. Because my thought process was, if I create an event for for one of my business pages, which I had the Pirate Syndicate, it's a business page, right? It's associated with me, the Pirate Broadcast, something I do. And my thought is I can create it from my personal profile and stream it to my business page. Only that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So Not sure why. I'm not sure why that takes place. I'm not sure what the limits are involved in that. And and I have somebody from around the world reaching out to me. They canceled. So yeah, life is good. Life is good. And not every answer we get, we're going to like. And I don't really like the fact that this event, this live stream event that I'm working on, can't be streamed to a business page. However, it is what it is. Now, DJ, I got a question for you if you're still on. I saw that you streamed to a business page, I believe, through your YouTube live stream. Matt Crump, hey, buddy, late night drive-by. Good night, my friend. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here, Matt Crump. Catch me when you can. Let's have a conversation, all right? Love you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. So that's probably the reason why you stream from YouTube into a LinkedIn business page, I'm guessing. Is that correct? I don't know if I like that either. No, I don't like that either. I would think that's driving people away from your business page to YouTube. It seems kind of silly to me. However, it does show up on your business page. Yeah, I did link YouTube. I did link my YouTube on one I created event on a business page. How did that work out to you? How did that work out for you? Did it work out okay? I would like to know. Uh, uh, I don't know. I'll tag. Okay. All right. Accidentally was a link, I think. Okay, I'll have to test. Well, here's the deal. If you text me at 602-830-5555, I'll test it out and I'll let you know. Boom. When are you going to come on my show? Kenny, need to be a pirate. You're halfway there already. Savor the flavor. Let's jump on. It's 30 minutes. It's really crazy. I thought this was the number you were talking about. Let's see. Oh, no. No, this is my cell number, Diru. What I'm putting out in the personal text messaging platform, uh, got it, is another one. So we'll see. Let's talk. Okay, Devin, love it. You're on board. Love it. And I still owe you You a country tune. Let's do it. All right. There you go. Did you receive that, Devin? Did you get it? Okay. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. See how easy that is? We can actually connect. Diru. Kenny probably wants to come on our show first. That's okay. I'll have to come on your show. What are you talking about? I'll come on your show. I am awesome. It's awesome to be on your show. It's like so nice to be able to be out there and join in the crowd, right? Like a boss. Send that out to you. Check it out. I need to do this more often. This brings me joy. This brings me happiness when I can connect with you out in the community. And I know that it's not necessarily easy for everybody to jump on and listen always. And I'll look at other options and opportunities to jump on at different times, maybe little quick live streams, here and there, and do some different things, different activities. Love to do that. What? Texting in code? Absolutely, positively. Texting in code. We got it going on. So if you want to, whenever is clever, I love that. You're feeling saxophone and jazzy. Okay. I actually used to do some jazz intros for I used to do a show on the radio station called Fort Bend Spotlight. Same concept. I would spotlight business owners in Fort Bend, Texas, outside of Houston. Yeah. 3 Fridays from now. I like that. Okay. Ruby talking. I asked Kenny in a chat in the first week of January. He didn't reply. He didn't even have a live show. Gabe won. Oh, the competition is stiff here. The competition is stiff. Kenny, you're popular. Just got to savor the flavor, brother. Yes, Russ, come on the show. You know the routine. You just have to ask. So the man, the myth, the legend, KDJ. Yes. Love it. I love the community and I love the conversations that we've had on screen and off screen. It's nice to be able to be in touch and be connected here. And I really appreciate every one of you. I love the fact that we're connected and part of the community. And I'm just going to be continuing to share this information. I know 7 a.m. in the morning isn't everybody's cup of tea. However, it sets the pace for me. And, I wake up with gratitude and I get to be able to share a few nuggets of knowledge and get out there. And I think, let me see what we're up to. Have I mentioned this? I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Let's see. Survey says, what does it say? Podcasts. I got 406 episodes of the Pirate Broadcast. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I had 50 episodes of the 2-Minute Tips that I published as a podcast. I had more than that, actually. And the reality is you just have to create whatever you want to create. Just putting the value out there, every single opportunity you can, creates value. Make a bigger pie. Create more of it. Just create more pie. That's what we got to do. Get along. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get out of here. I just humbled for all you joining in, each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Jenny, real chat, catch up. DJ, love to be on your show. Kenny, you can join me anytime. Pirates, you're always open to be a pirate. D-Roo, tracking some music and MPC with Devin would be fantastic. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be an excellent adventure in sound and putting things together. And also, there's so many things that we can do together as a community. And like I said, I'm just going to be putting out nuggets of knowledge on a regular basis. I'm going to test this. I'm not going to even test it. I'm just going to dive in and create something in this texting platform. I love the videos that I create. I love the the dub videos that I put out there as well. And not everybody can watch a video. People can. Well, I can put video in this text messaging too. So I'll test drive that, and I'll share my discoveries and let you know how it works out and what it looks like and what it develops into, and let you know how it works out. Sound fair? If you're good with that, I'm going to do with that. So yeah, D-Roo, let's connect. Pie and tea. Love it. Yes. Love you too, Jenny. Thank you so much. Got it. Devin James says, got it. We have so many adventures in our future, so many opportunities. So have gratitude for the moment. Enjoy the journey. Not every lesson may be pleasant. However, it's something we need to learn. So be grateful for it. And as always, love you all because kindness is cool. Smiles are free. And you enjoy the day. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.